Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to Outdoor Indoor Texan. Today I'll be walking you through my recipe for char-grilled oysters. Now, char-grilled oysters are a Gulf Coast and all-around Southern classic that are an excellent crowd pleaser if you're thinking of trying something different for your grill. They require few ingredients and not too much work to whip together, so they make a fantastic appetizer while already grilling. Make sure to check the description below for a detailed list of ingredients and supplies necessary for this cook. And once you got everything put together, let's get to cooking. First up, we're going to make our butter sauce, because butter makes everything better. Add 1 cup of butter to a mixing bowl. Then add 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and then just toss the bowl in your microwave, melt everything down, and give it a good mix. With our butter sauce ready to go, bring out about a dozen raw oysters on the half shell. Now, if you only have access to oysters that come pre-shucked in those plastic tubs, that's okay. You can always find metal shells that work as a replacement. I'll make sure to leave a link in my description below to where you can find these on Amazon. Also, if you need a quick refresher on shucking oysters, I just posted a short video walking through those tips that you can find on my channel. Anyhow, back to the recipe. Now take your butter sauce and give each oyster a spoonful. After the butter, take about a half cup of finely chopped parsley and sprinkle a pinch on each oyster. And finally, mix half a cup of pecorino romano cheese and half a cup of parmesan. Then give each oyster a healthy pinch of the cheese mixture. And with that, our prep work is done. It's time to head out to the grill. I'm tossing these on my big green egg, but just about any grill will work just fine. I have my temp set to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and will be cooking these directly over the coals. When putting the shells on your grill, make sure they're sitting snug on the grate so nothing tips over. You want to be very careful with that butter mixture, because if enough spills out, there will be a fire. Flare-ups are more or less unavoidable though, and if you get a big one, simply close the cover of your grill and smother the flame. Overall cook time at 350 degrees should be about 8 minutes for large Gulf oysters. You know they're done once the cheese is thoroughly melted, the surface is browned a bit, and everything is bubbling within the shell. Be careful taking the shells off the grill, as they will be super hot. And again, you don't want to spill any of that butter on the way out. After only 20 minutes or so of fussing, you're pretty much done and ready to serve your guests. Before service, I typically give each oyster a quick drizzle of leftover butter sauce and then plate the shells on a large platter with lemon wedges. Also, I somehow forgot to feature any hot sauce in this video, which is really weird if you've ever watched any of my other videos. But remember to have a bottle handy next to the platter, because a little bit of acid really works well with this savory dish. Tasting this batch, it's really hard to beat melted cheese, butter, garlic, citrus, and hiding way at the back there that umami and brine taste of the oyster. If you have friends who get wiggly thinking about raw oysters, this may be a great method in getting them to realize just how tasty oysters can be. Char-grilled oysters are just delicious. And in a world full of queso, brats, burgers, and jalapeno poppers, you're sure to turn some heads bringing this dish out at your next cookout. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you have anything at all to add to the conversation. If you're new to the channel, I hope I've been helpful in sharing my perspective on things, and please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more great content to come. Alright y'all, take care.